Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello. I think you can hear me. Hello, everyone. Oh, is Polly here? I was wondering how much snow Polly was going to get. Special shout out to everybody in the Northeast who's getting lots of snow. Oh, thanks, Dizzy Dale, for the black cat sticker. I haven't even done anything yet, Dizzy Dale. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Dizzy Dale, thank you. Nice sticker. Oh, we should get the Wonder. Let's get Wonder Map up. Let's get the Wonder Map on the screen so we can see where the snow is. Wonder Map. There it is. There's the storm. Oops. So the blue is the snow. Looks like all of New Jersey is getting snow. Polly says they say about a foot here. The shore is getting hit pretty hard in the morning. Let me also see if Weather Channel has the overall forecast. Oh, hang on a second for the snow totals. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, thanks, Gringo. Gringo from Mexico City. I haven't done anything yet. Thank you, Gringo. I appreciate that. Hope everything is good in Mexico. Gringo, thank you. Now, if we go to Weather Channel, where's the snow totals? They don't have snow totals? Snowfall forecast. So dark purple is more than a foot. So Weather Channel thinks that only New England will get a foot or more, and that a lot of New Jersey will get like I don't know if that's 8 to 12 or 6 to 8 or whatever it is. 5 to 8, 8 to 12. Yeah, my family's all going to get like 2 feet of snow. Oh, thanks, Jake from State Farm. Now, Jake is on Long Island. Thank you, Jake. Jake says 12 to 18 inches expected where he is, in Long Beach on Long Island. Yeah, Madison says Weather Channel has a bunch of people in Boston. It's just weird. I don't think Weather Channel is contractually allowed to go 24 hours because the snow's not really supposed to start in the Northeast until overnight. But they never really go overnight, the Weather Channel. I think they have like agreements where they've sold the overnight time to other things. Or they run these reruns. There's some reason because when stuff happens overnight, Weather Channel very frequently doesn't cover it. And I'm guessing it's some weird contractual thing. Because you'd think they'd want to have just people out there all night because that's when the snow is going to really start in Boston area. I don't understand it. Oh, thank you, Dallas Alice. Dallas Alice says you still haven't done anything. Take my money. Thank you, Dallas Alice. You are right. I haven't done anything yet. I mean, it just happens a lot with them. Oh, thank you, Neeby. Neeby, I got your message with the videos, so maybe we'll check them out later. Thank you very much, Neeby. I appreciate that. That's from Neeby. Thanks for the sticker. Polly says, it's real cold out. I just stepped out the door. Yikes. Gigi says, snow is accumulating Upper West Side and NYC. Nan B says, coming down big time in New York. Isaiah's granny is here. Brendan Brumond is here. Hetty Silovitz is going to get some snow in New York. Madison says they usually go off the air at 1 a.m. Eastern time, then they start at 6 a.m. Again, I'm guessing it's some weird contractual thing. It's so weird. Kevin says snowing in Philly. Oh, I can turn the radar on. Let's turn the radar on. Now the radar won't capture all the snow. Like, I'm gonna get it down. How about this radar? See, that's only one radar station. That's the thing. So there's more snow than that. It's just I'm only showing you one radar station because it only picks up so much. So if I switch radar stations, like to that one, yeah, it's snowing up the coast. I'm timing out Tyler. I don't know if Tyler is a troll or not, but Tyler just said Wordle. No, it's my stream. So we do things when I want. So please stop suggesting me do things at certain times. That's not the way this works. How about focus on what we're doing now rather than suggesting other things besides what we're doing now? How does that sound? Anyways, maybe Tyler's a troll. But it's like, we're doing something else. Yeah, like Linda says he's impatient. If he's not a troll, he must be 6 years old. Wordle, I want to do Wordle now, Wordle. Well, no, we're doing something else. We're not talking about that right now. I mean, if you say that, then you're literally just not listening to what I'm saying. Or you're not even participating in the broadcast. C. Michelle Sparks is here. Carly Joe is here. Tim Southern is here. Blake Robinson, Auric 3D. 77 Pool Bob says, I think Weather Channel said they would be on all night. Maybe they're doing it all night tonight. I don't know. Polly says it's supposed to be 50s this week, so it'll be melting. Old Silver is here. Says Reed Timmer is on the Cape covering the storm. Katie Girl. Jenny Lassiter didn't get a notification. I got notifications on my phone from Discord. I think. Make sure you sign up for the Discord if you haven't to get notifications. Those are the best notifications. Saranya is here. No, I'm timing out Steve Van Pruyen as well. Why am I timing out Steve Van Pruyen? Because Steve Van Pruyen said any news on Ukraine. This is not agenda-free TV. This is not a news channel. If you want to talk about news, message me on Twitter. I'm talking about something else. Again, people like to use this channel as the agenda-free TV customer service line. So, Steve, you can come back in a few minutes, in 5 minutes. And again, it's just like not listening to what... If I'm talking about something else and you say, what about Ukraine? What about Wordle? That just shows you're literally just not even listening to what I'm saying. And you're not making any effort to participate in what we're talking about. You just want something else. And you're interrupting the flow of the chat to talk about something else. Michelle Ellerby is here. Joe's Kranz is here. Tim Parker is here. It is rude. I agree with you, Terry. It is rude. Exactly. Will I cover the blizzard? Probably not. I'm not the Weather Channel. I'll cover the blizzard if there's some if I feel that it crosses that there's some particularly newsworthy thing besides the fact that it's just snowing a lot. I don't cover every big weather event just because it's a weather event. There's got to be something else to it. So, for example, when it flooded like crazy in New York City last year, I covered it. But that's because it was crazy flooding going on. I didn't just cover it because it just rained a bunch. Hey, Josh Z is here. We haven't seen Josh. We haven't heard from you in a while. How are you, Josh Z? How is Josh Z? How are you? Josh, people have been asking about you. I've been wondering about you. I could have just messaged you. I figured we'd see you at some point. Ugh. They Yeet, I'm timing out They Yeet. Because They Yeet asked a question. I gave an answer, and now They Yeet wants to argue with me about why I'm not covering it. That's how They Yeet wants to use the Lookner channel chat, is to argue with me about why I'm not covering something that he wants me to cover, he or she wants me to cover. Boy, we have a lot of rude chatters tonight. I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody so rude in the chat tonight? Also, as Terry points out with the blizzard, like the places that are supposed to get the most snow, they've hardly gotten any snow yet. It's amazing. Sarah says the late brings out the crazies. Blake says it's Friday night. Hey, thanks to our moderators, Linda Belk and Sarah. They're there moderating. Melissa McQueen is there too. Schaff is here. Lottie is here. Josh, do you want to call in? If you don't have to, Josh. I just figure we haven't talked to you in a while. If you feel like it, let me know. Josh, you were going to call in like New Year's or Christmas, and then I didn't get your message on my phone until after the broadcast. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, that's weird. Josh never messaged me. Then I look at my phone after the broadcast, and it's in my inbox. I didn't get a notification. So we never heard. I think it was New Year's. Erica is anxious, hoping her interview went okay. What did you interview for, Erica? Brian Heffron says snow's starting to stick in Philly. Sonic is here as well. Good to see you, Sonic. Mark French. Darren Markley. Seize the day. Kathleen Gamble says, I need to ask you something through Twitter. Well, then the place to message me is on Twitter. No, Polly, it wasn't the spam catcher. I don't even know that I had the spam catcher installed on my phone at that point. It was just that my phone sometimes is weird with notifications. Oh, Erica applied for a new position with a different company. I hope you get it, Erica. Dizzle Dog says snow sticking in Williamsburg, Virginia. Tonka is here. I'm very focused on keeping up with the Ukraine stuff. That's pretty much what I've done all day today. Albo is here. I've pretty much been reading up on the Ukraine stuff. That's what I've been doing. Thanks, Kevin, for sending a video. I'll check my stuff, my social media shortly. Barry Weil is here. Lizzie is also moderating. Yeah, Josh is heading to bed soon. It is late. Josh, my schedule is all messed up. I forget how late it is. It's almost midnight. My schedule got messed up because we had a couple of news events where we covered them until like afternoon the next day, and it just wrecked my schedule. It wrecked it. And now I'm like used to this schedule because it kind of keeps reinforcing itself. So Oh, thank you, Steve Van Proyen. That's nice of you. Apology accepted. I'm not just saying that because you donated, but just, I forget which the thing is you wrote. No, you're asking about Ukraine. Yeah, message me on Twitter. Thank you, Steve Van Proyen. I appreciate it. Yeah, Josh, if we stream this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, maybe we'll have you come on the air. Yeah, Dallas Alice. Kazakhstan was the first one. Then there was another one. Just messed up my schedule. Oh, I got to mention the dermatology appointment. I had my dermatologist appointment yesterday, and I got up. I thought my schedule was going to shift to earlier, but it did not. Dead Wing says, about 2 inches in Long Island, we will be set up for 3 to 5 inch per hour snowfall rates. Sabrina likes my schedule. Yeah, the people who are watching probably like my schedule because this is your schedule. I got somebody from Europe said, can't you stream earlier? What can I do? Judy says, will you be covering the truck convoy? No, I will not be covering the truck convoy. I have no interest in talking about what a bunch of anti-vaxxers are doing in Canada or anywhere else in the world. I have absolutely no interest in it. I couldn't have less interest in covering it. I have no interest I shouldn't even be mentioning it now. I have no interest in publicizing it whatsoever. It is of a complete non-interest to me what these people are doing. So no, I won't be covering it. I have 1 million people angry with me on Twitter that I'm not covering it. Sorry. Go watch it somewhere else. Go to Anti-Vax TV and watch it there. And that's where you can watch it. On this day where 3,800 Americans died in the past day, when there's a free and safe vaccine, and we have well over 3,000 Americans dying a day, no thank you. I think I'm not going to be covering it. So go check out Anti-Vax Crazy People channel, and you can watch it there. Linda says 0.6%. Linda, I'm timing you out. I'm timing you out because you're getting political. Linda. Now, Linda says 0.6%. So Linda, if I gave you a bunch of M&Ms and there was a 0.6% of you dying from it, you'd be happy to take one? So 0.6% is about what? 1 in 160. So that means, Linda, if you think 0.6% is a small chance, that it might even be less than that, by the way. But just using your example, that means if I gave you a bowl of 160 M&Ms, one of them would be fatal. One of them would kill you. And you'd be cool with just eating one of the M&Ms? I mean, that just gives you a sense of what 0.6% is. I actually think it's probably a lot less than that. But I don't care about the percentage. I just care about people dying and the hospitals being filled up. It's a bad thing. Look, if you don't care that lots of people are dying or that hospitals across the country are filled up or close to 1 million people have died and there's just evidence after evidence, military being sent to hospitals, people getting their surgeries canceled. So if you don't care about that, that's your choice not to care about. But don't start throwing weird statistics about me, implying that this somehow doesn't affect the population, okay? At least own up to it. Just say, I don't give a shit that almost 1 million people have died and there's tons of people in the hospital and it's overcrowded and it's affecting other people as well. So just say it that way. So at least admit you don't care about it that way rather than trying to throw around statistics to make it sound like this isn't like a significant thing. Because it clearly is. Okay? All right. Anyways, I didn't want to get into an argument about it, but you kept going. All I said is I don't care about what anti-vaxxers are doing. That's all I said, and I don't. So if you want to start arguing me about it, then keep it out of the chat. Ridiculous. Ridiculous nonsense. Jesus. Anyways. Okay, Lord Anthony is here from England. Do not say anyways. Don't say anyways in the chat. It's rude and insulting, so that's why I just timed you out. When you say anyways ... if you don't like the channel, then don't watch. But don't lecture me in a patronizing tone about how to talk on my channel. Go somewhere else. It's rude. Are you that rude in real life to other people? I hope you're not, because then people will hate you. So don't do it in the chat with your keyboard. It's ridiculous. Worm did it too. Steve, come on, man. No, Worm, you're timed out too. Here's where the people lecture me, where people start lecturing me how to be on my channel. Come on, man. Steve, come on, man. Come on, man, meaning you're being unreasonable and I'm going to lecture you from my keyboard. Well, go find another channel. I don't want to listen to you lecture me. Do you think I want to listen to you lecture me? Go find another channel. You don't have to watch. Steve, come on, man. Ridiculous. I'm hiding this. Now I have to hide somebody. Thomas just got hidden. Thomas just got hidden. Okay, good. Fine. I agree, Ricardo. Don't let them waste our time. I agree with you. Since we came on the air, everybody's all rude. Everybody's all rude. Thank you, Blake Robinson. I appreciate it. Thank you, Blake Robinson. Kingston, I don't know why people are mean. I have no idea why they're mean. Thank you, Blake. Lacey Blanc is here. It is a weird night, see Michelle Sparks. I agree with you. It's been weird since I came on. Josh Z has a working furnace tonight. Very nice. I hope people don't lose their power in Boston. Josh, one of my brothers said that he thought that that people were more likely to lose power at the coast because the snow would be heavier on the coast than more inland. Rogs Yule, thanks for watching from Montreal, Rogs Yule. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Dizzledog. I appreciate it, Dizzledog. Thank you. Thanks for the sticker, Dizzledog. Jake says they're supposed to get 50 to 70 mile an hour winds there. Josh says your brother is correct. We are supposed to get very light snow out here. The Cape may get heavy snow, which will affect power lines. Polly says, I think they were more worried about the wind than the heavier snow. I said that to my brother. I said, what if you get 50 mile an hour winds there? And he didn't think that was going to cause a lot of power outages where he was. That's what he thought. Oh, thank you, Haniel Vargas. Thank you, Haniel. I appreciate that. Thanks for the Hey You sticker. Rags, this is how I always dress on this channel. Look at the other videos on this channel. This is the normal. I got to cut my hair is becoming a giant mess. I got to cut my hair soon. It's getting to be a big mess. It's getting to be that time. Oryx says trees will fall. Hey, Ruben Urban is here. Now, Ruben, I think, is in Florida. Ruben says it's snowing heavy in New York City. Green Thumb says snowing in the North Shore of Boston, Mass. Josh C says the winds usually affect trees bringing down power lines. That's what I thought. My brother seemed convinced. He didn't think there was going to be a lot of power outages where he is. So we'll see. Yeah, Kingston, no donations allowed for you. You're not allowed to donate. Bob Marlowe is here in Florida. I am in Florida as well. Welcome, Bob Marlowe. If you are a real person, we'll see. Andrew Broadwater says Ocean City, Maryland could see a foot. Kingston, you'll be able to donate when you're of the proper age. You're only allowed to watch because I assume you have parental supervision. Hannah, it's too messy. I think you don't appreciate the messiness on the video. Miss Ravioli said it's snowing in Atlanta? Really? I didn't see that. Oh, I guess there might be a little snow in Atlanta. I'm looking at my Wonder Map. Why isn't Wonder Map working? Looks like there's a little snow in Georgia right now. There's the snow all the way up here. Josh says, we have a forecast of 12 to 28 inches where I am. Doesn't frankly matter. Mix-a-Lot is here. Yeah, it's pretty cool here. Ruben says it's 50-something where he is, 55, near outside of Lakeland. Where I am, it's like 50-something. It's windy, though. As soon as my weather app opens, you'll be able to see what temperature is. 54. Hey, see, look at what it's tomorrow. Well, later today, because it's now Saturday, it's supposed to get down to 34 here in Orlando. Look at that. 34, and then it's the low 39 tomorrow. Wow. Unbelievable. These will be the coldest nights of the year. I haven't put the heat on forever. Rob the Slot says 67 in Naples. It might be a heat night. Josh says, hope the oranges don't freeze. It might be a heat night tonight. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow night. Saturday night into Sunday. Seize the Day says it's going to be minus 28. Where are you, Seize the Day? Are you in Ontario? Toronto's not going to be minus 28. Oh, you're talking about Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Minus 28 Celsius is about minus 10 or something, or minus 15 Fahrenheit. Trevor the Detector says 51 degrees in El Cerrito, California. Thanks for joining us, Trevor. Trevor the Detector. See the Day is in Ottawa. Ottawa's supposed to be -10. Wow. That's cold. Al is watching 24 hours of Daytona this weekend. Yeah, Kavit, we're supposed to have 180-degree day next week. Then it's supposed to get a little cooler again. So anyways, lots of you getting snow. Hang on a second here. Hang on one moment. Hang on one moment. Our viewer Kevin sent a video. This is Kevin's video from where he is, outside of Philadelphia. Hello, Steve. There it is. Live, well, not live, but recently almost live report from Kevin Head. Lark Sporadic is here. One video game boss is here. Josh C. says comparisons to snow in Snow to Blizzard of 78. Without the surges, lots of snow wind. Yeah, I saw, what is, Josh, the most in Boston snow record is like, what, 20, over 2 feet. Here, Boston.com. Top 10 Boston area snowstorms on record. 2003, 27.6 inches. Blizzard of 78, 27.1 inches. Beth says, snow is why I left Chicago. All right, Kingston, I'm timing you out. Why am I timing out Kingston? Kingston, you're basically spamming the chat. The chat is for talking about what we're talking about, not for you to ask me to be a mod. Honey Draskell is here. Now, the other thing I was sent, it's really windy out here, by the way. It's very windy here. I have the balcony door closed, but it's very windy right now. Now, Neeby sent me this. What is this, Neeby, that you sent me? Let's see. Oops, I didn't do this the right way. I did not do this the right way. Oh, I think it's Neeby's chicken. She says her chicken lays an egg. It says breaking news, it is coming.
Anything? I don't see an egg. Linda, you're sitting in your food now. It's hard being a chicken with no feet.
I guess she has no feet.
Are you holding on? We'll have to use this as pre-egg film because there's no egg. Oh, there's the egg, guys. Oh, egg film because there's no egg. Oh, there's the egg, guys. Oh, there's the egg. It was worth the wait, and it's wet even. You did it, Linda. You did it. Oh, you did it, baby. Did you lay the egg? Oh, man, chicken, oh, chicken. You did it. You laid an egg. You went through all those antics, and you laid an egg? Oh, my. Well, my, Linda. Boy, that took a lot of effort, didn't it?
Very nice job. Nice job by Linda the chicken. Kimberly Barr says, congratulations, Chicken Linda. I don't know why she has no feet. Maybe Neeby will tell the chat why she has no feet. I don't think Neeby told me. No, I've never been to Memphis. I'd love to visit Memphis. Good job. You know, I don't even know. Do chickens lay more than one egg at once, or do they just lay one egg at a time and then lay one the next day? I don't know how. Here, a hen can only lay one egg in a day. Says poultry.extension.org. How about another one? All things nature. Generally, chickens produce about one per day. Blake says one per day. They may occasionally release two in the same 24-hour period. Hey, thanks, Brian Heffron, for your donation and your very kind words. I'm so glad you and your wife enjoy the channels. Thank you, Brian. That's so nice of you. Thanks for your kind comment, too. That's from Brian Heffron. Thank you. Seize a day said barf. As usual. Neeby says she was weighing one egg one day, 2 days in a row, and then she skipped a day. Sammy Boy said it has started snowing in Boston. Oh, did Nibi say something about the, hold on, about the leg? Where does it say it? Does Nibi say something about the feet? I missed it. Nibi says in the other video, you can see her feet. All right, hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on.
What is that back end doing? Anything?
That's the first one. That's the first video. That's the first video. We need the second video.
And talk? Yeah. You talk, Linda? Hmm? You don't want to talk to people? Yeah.
Where are the feet?
So here's where she's missing her feet. She just has, okay, let's turn you around this way. This way. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That's okay, baby. Yeah, here's her little feet. See, she just has little stubs. Here's her other foot here. There, see? And this one. This one she keeps forward, and the other one she keeps backwards. So she balances like this on her belly with one foot in front and this one here in back so that she doesn't fall over. Yeah, and every once in a while she stands up really nice and puts her head up really nice like that and lifts up on her stubs a little, you know, so she surprises me sometimes. Here's her beautiful wings, and she's really big. She's a big chicken. She's a Brahma. If she had her feet on her, there's a stub, see, she would have them like down to here, and she'd be a really big chicken. And she lays really big eggs. Okay, say bye-bye. Okay. I know you want to get down. No, okay. Okay, there she goes. We don't want her to be upset. She likes being held, but I'm holding her funny to show you her feet, so, okay. Night-night. Night-night.
Thank you, Nibi. Yes, as Linda Belk says, she is a pretty chicken. Very pretty. Brandon says, what a nice chicken. We don't know what happened to her feet. I don't think Nibi ever told us. I don't know why Seize the Day hates chickens so much. Seize the Day really, really hates chickens. You know, she says, Seize the Day says, I don't like seeing them. Oh, frostbite. She got the frostbite she had on her feet, I guess. Okay. Here, let me show you a little update from National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. It says here, heavy snow continuing to develop through 3 to 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Reduced visibilities, blowing and drifting of snow, an increasing concern as winds begin to strengthen and gust toward daybreak. Heaviest rates may focus near southern New Jersey coastal areas through 1 to 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Jock says bombogenesis in formation. See if they have totals here. If we click on the National Weather Service thing. Heavy snow. Discussion. It says at the bottom, of this, if I can fit it up here. Oops, here. Although the snow may be relatively heavy and wet, as surface winds begin to strengthen and gusts in excess of 35 to 40 knots overnight, blowing and drifting of snow, along with occasionally sharply reduced visibilities, will become an increasing concern toward daybreak. It's good this is happening on the weekend compared to the weekday, like a work day. Also, certainly it sounds like people have known this was coming. This is not a surprising storm. So I'm hoping like people don't get caught on the roads and stuff, because you should not be driving out in this. We can check the power outages. Not a lot of power outages so far. I'm sure there'll be a bunch more. Not a lot right now, though. From poweroutage.us. No, none of my relatives have a generator. It's pretty rare they lose power, and if they lose it, it's usually not that long. So they should be fine. If one of them loses power for a long time, they can go over the other one's house. Josh says, we've known for over a week. It's just starting now. Tomorrow should be heavy on power outages. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a bunch of them, unfortunately. Our Samuel Lawson just sent me a snowfall prediction from one of the local stations. I should look that up, actually. Let me see if I can get you a little snowfall map. I'm sure I can, actually. Well, that's from earlier. I want to get you an up-to-date snowfall prediction map from one of the Boston news stations. Here it is. Well, that was this. This was as of 3 hours ago. That's a post from 3 hours ago from WHDH. Jock said it will be bad. It's a fast drop of atmospheric pressure, which creates a bomb cyclone. Christine says, good thing for the East Coast, this blizzard is a one-day event only. We had a 3-day blizzard that left 7 feet, took another 3 days to get out of it. Josh Z says, for the last few days, all the stations predicted 4 to 28 inches, so we'll prepare for that. Yeah, it seems like people knew this was coming in the Northeast. Hopefully, Worm says, was I in the blizzard of 78? Yeah, I was a kid then. It really shut everything down. We had to walk to the grocery store. because no one could drive for days. Okay. Oh, I didn't even tell you about my my dermatology appointment. Let's talk about that. Oh, Josh says, my brother sent me pics of the Blizzard 78. I'll send you one of me. Next time I'm home, I should digitize. Next time I'm back in Boston, my mom, I'm sure, has tons of pics of Blizzard 78. I should go back and digitize some of them. I'll do that when I go back to Boston next. Katie girl, I've had an itchy eyelid. So I went to the dermatologist for my itchy eyelid. Look at Seize the Day. All these guesses from Seize the Day. I don't even remember what the diagnosis was. I don't know. She said something like, I think she said it was contact dermatitis, possibly caused by some allergic reaction to something. But I think that's what she seemed to be saying. But I don't know what I'd be allergic to. Mayo Clinic. Contact dermatitis is a red, itchy rash caused by direct contact with a substance or an allergic reaction to it. The rash isn't contagious or life-threatening, but it can be very uncomfortable. Many substances can cause such reactions, including soaps, cosmetics, fragrances, jewelry, and plants. Now, it's only one eyelid, right? So you'd think if I was allergic to something, it would do more than one eyelid, affect more than one eyelid. To treat it successfully, you need to identify and avoid the cause of your reaction. Now, what she gave me, though, is she gave me some prescription strength hydrocortisone cream. See, this says the rash can last from 2 to 4 weeks. I've had this kind of ongoing for several months. That's not the artificial plant. Caesar Day says, yep, that's right. No, there's nothing that changed. There's nothing that all of a sudden changed when this started happening. Nothing. It started a few months ago. Nothing changed whatsoever. Everything is the same. So, but she seemed to think this hydrocortisone cream would help. Blake, she thought it would help. Maybe she thought it would just go away. Blake says it's symptom relief, not a cure. Well, maybe it'll just go away. Maybe I'm scratching it and that's keeping it from getting better. I don't know. Ted, this is not the place for that. Ted, this is not the Steve Lookner Twitter customer support chat. Ted, you can send an email to agendafreetv@gmail.com. The mods will put the email link in the chat. I don't know why you think this is the Steve Lookner Twitter customer service line. The mods will put the email address in the chat. Josh thinks maybe it's staring at screens. But this isn't, Josh, this isn't the eye itself. It's not my eyes itself. It's the eyelid. It's the weirdest thing. It started like 3 months ago. It's not my eyes. It's the eyelid. Then it just comes and goes. Oh, Josh sent me a picture. Hold on, what's this? Hang on, I got to get this on the screen. How do I do this? Josh, I gotta email this to myself. The picture you sent. I'm gonna show Josh this picture in a second. Sarah says it could be even something simple as the weather changing. I wonder if it's like a weird Florida thing. But I mean, I did, because I moved here last October, not last October, October of 2020. Yes, 2020, October. Or no, actually November. So maybe it was something, it started at the end of last year. But I hadn't been here in like fall before. So maybe there was some weird stuff in the air in like September or October in Orlando that I just wasn't used to or something. I don't know. Pagadocious says, a friend in Florida had something similar. It was from her washcloth and fungal. I don't think she thought this was a fungal infection, though. Let me show you the picture that Jay-Z sent me. Josh Z. What happened? Where is it? Why didn't it come? Oh, oops. I sent myself a message. I meant to send myself an email. Yeah, breaker, I hope it helps because it's been really annoying. Beth thinks it's a weather thing. Only one eyelid, not the other eyelid. Katie says it will go away with the cream. We'll see. We will see. But I got this 2.5%. Why did I not get the email yet? This is so weird. Oh, hold on a second. I just sent it to myself. Seize the Day says contact dermatitis was common. The cream should work. Yeah, she seemed pretty confident. All right, hang on. I'm going to show you Jay-Z's photo. It's time for Jay-Z's photo. Blizzard of 78. Gotta fit all this. There he is. There's Josh Z. You can see how high the snow drifted up. The snow is like, the drift is like, it's like 10 feet high. Here, I gotta, hold on. I'm gonna figure out a better way to show this to you. Hang on, let me do it this way. I figured it out. I got it. Why is it doing this now? There it is. Yeah, the snow goes all the way up to the second floor. Now, low roller scratcher. I'm timing out low roller scratcher because low roller scratcher is telling me what to cover. We don't tell me what to cover. I decide what to cover. So low roller scratcher just got timed out. Josh says that's the house I grew up in the driveway. I've had to time out more people tonight than in months. In months. Will Bruder is here. Oops. I remember during the blizzard of 78, we would take a sled to the grocery store. Then we'd put the stuff on the sled and take it back because no one could drive. Josh says, check out the Cutlass Cruiser on the left. Yeah, when I go back to Boston, I'm gonna get some of the Blizzard of 78 pictures. Josh Z, I can't remember why. Why is it, Josh Z? Why did it shut down the traffic for 3 days? Was it that so much snow blew? Like if that same storm happened today, would it shut down the traffic just as much? Jess C says, I remember that storm. I think we lost power for a week. Northeastern United States blizzard of 78. Boston received 27 inches. Yeah, look at this. Here, look at this. This is really interesting. This is from Wikipedia. One of the major problems with the blizzard of 78 was the lack of foreknowledge about the storm's severity. Weather forecasting in New England is difficult, and meteorologists had developed a reputation as being inaccurate. Forecasting techniques and technology had improved dramatically in the 1970s, but the public was still quite skeptical. Snow failed to arrive in Monday's pre-dawn hours as predicted, and many locals felt it to be another failed forecast, despite the accuracy of the National Weather Service forecasters' predictions concerning the great blizzard. And then they went to school and work as normal. Because of this, people had neither time nor incentive to prepare. Interesting. Some employees did not make it home for several days. Many people were stranded in their cars along roads throughout New England. 14 people died on I-95 near Boston because snow piled high enough to prevent poisonous exhaust fumes from escaping their idling vehicles. I-95 eventually had to be evacuated by cross-country skiers and snowmobiles. More than 3,500 cars were found abandoned and buried. Wow, on roads. Snow plows were also stranded in the traffic as the snow continued to fall. That's interesting. National Guard troops were brought in. Wow, people went to the Beanpot game at Boston Garden, and then by the time they got out there, they couldn't really go anywhere. Some hockey fans spent the next few days living at the arena, eating hot dogs and sleeping in the bleachers and locker rooms. I did not know that. Throughout eastern Massachusetts, automobile traffic was banned for the remainder of the week. Thousands of people walked and skied on the quiet city streets and over the frozen Charles River. It's interesting. I guess it looks like a big part of the issue was that people didn't buy the forecast and people got caught up. People got caught out. That's really interesting. I should watch a documentary on it. I'm going to look up and see if there's a good documentary on it. Josh Z says it came as a surprise. People just went to work and were stranded. Maybe there's a good documentary on it. Nicole said the same thing happened, blizzard of 77, Buffalo, New York. Josh says it changed the approach to snowstorms forever. I remember a kid died in the blizzard of 78. He was stuck in the snow, like on his front lawn. Then they found him days later. See, these are cars stuck on Route 128. Crazy. Where is... I'm trying to find that thing. I remember that. They found a kid like several days later. Can't find it. Neeby says you might want to read about the children's blizzard. I don't know about that one. Might have to look it up. Billy Joe Dre says a lot of people don't believe it till they see it. Linda said she visited her son in Virginia during the blizzard of 96. The worst ones are when people they get like caught out. You know, like that happened with Virginia a few weeks ago, where a bunch of people were driving on the highway and then they just couldn't go anymore and they all got stuck on the highway. Oh, here it is right here, History Channel. 1978, New England digs out after blizzard. It says... in one tragic incident, a young child died after becoming lost in the snow. Although he was only yards from his home, he could not be located. And then they found him like days later. It's terrible. It is really windy out. Josh C. says, this is why I'm not worried about the blizzard of 2022 because the Commonwealth has been preparing for days. Drew Pratt is here from Australia. It's like, I mean, it's as windy tonight as like I've ever seen it here. It's really windy. It's like nonstop wind outside. Let me just do a quick news check here. Quick news check. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. It's blowing very hard. It's kind of weird for Boston too, because Boston's supposed to get the most snow, that area, and like, you know, eastern Massachusetts, and but like, I mean, it's starting pretty late there, so I bet a lot of people will go to bed. They'll go to bed and there won't be hardly any snow, and then they'll wake up and it'll be crazy. Josh Z's headed to bed now. Hey, Josh Z, stay safe there. Take some pictures, Josh Z. My best to you. Enjoy the shoveling, Josh Z. Josh Z will be back soon. Good to see Josh Z. Jenny Lassiter says we can hear the wind. I mean, that never happens. It's so rare. I'm looking to see if I can see trees blowing. Hey, thanks to our mods, Melissa McQueen, Linda Belk, AJ, Sarah, Tink is here. Nicholas Berube is here. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time reading up on this Ukraine stuff. That's pretty much what I did all day today. Oh, Carlos sent a picture. I'm going to check. From the blizzard. I will check. Hey, thank you, Carlos Rosa. I appreciate that, Carlos. Very nice of you, Carlos Rosa. Carlos, I don't think I got it. I'm looking. Carlos, I don't see it here. Did you send it to Lookner? I'm not Lookner, I'm Lookner. Did you send it to Lookner? You might have sent it to the wrong account, Carlos. Oh, no, I got it. You sent it to Lookner channel. This is Carlos's photo from... This is Carlos's blizzard photo. Jeez. Rob Van Roy is here. It says, Carlos says, I was in T.C. Williams High School in Alexandria, Virginia. This is from my yearbook. The Blizzard Blitzes metro area. Are you in one of these photos, Carlos? That's from Carlos's high school yearbook. C. Michelle Sparks said she went to that school in 9th grade. Carlos, people want to know what year it was. He said he's not in it, that's a yearbook photo. Remember the Titans was about my school. Do high schools still do yearbooks? Is it because or did they do them online? You see, my point is that pictures, you don't need the yearbook to have all those pictures anymore. You could do an online yearbook and have all the pictures there. So I don't know if it's different now or is that just a tradition? Everybody just does their yearbook physical book. Sammy Boy says, I had a yearbook in 2009. Sarah says they do yearbooks in elementary school too. It's just a different thing though, because, previously you wouldn't have that many pictures of school. Now I'm sure kids have a ton of pictures of school. Well, actually, maybe not, because some kids are not supposed to have cell phones in school. Seize the day, I'm not getting into an argument with you, but saying that Ukraine is the aggressor makes no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I don't want to talk about it. And Russia protecting itself, that seems ridiculous. But I don't want to discuss it. I just want to point out it seems ridiculous to give a counterpoint to your post. Beth says yearbooks still cost $110. Terry says you can't lose the pictures in a yearbook. Nicholas says they do yearbooks, but online they do like reviews of the people that graduated and they tell you all about them. Oh, I thought you were putting that forth as your view. I owe an apology to Seize the Day. Okay, Seize the Day said she heard someone saying this. Okay, so I should have addressed it. Seize the Day, I apologize. I should have addressed my comments to the person who told that to you. So that was not Seize the Day view. That was a person that had said it to her. But my comments still stand toward the person who said that to her. So I apologize to Seize the Day. Patty said, I liked how we had to create our own personal quotes for the yearbook. I remember having the other people sign your yearbook. I still have my yearbooks from like junior high school and stuff. Breaker says they still do yearbooks, buying one for my child. It must feel, I feel like it's probably, it feels different to kids because they probably have more pictures overall of themselves. Anyways, the point I was making before is that I've been spending a lot of time reading up on the Ukraine stuff. I've been following it a lot, and I'm sure we'll cover it more. But that's what I was doing today, and after this stream, I'll probably do it some more. I think it's such a big deal. I'm so concerned about it. I'm very concerned. Then we cover it. We covered for several hours, and it feels like you're just scratching the surface. There's so much to talk about. Brian has a yearbook from 3rd grade. Carbon Forms says, no one in my family is concerned, but I am. I think a lot of people aren't following it. The people who are following it are very concerned, a lot of them, and then a lot of people just aren't following it. It's a kind of an odd thing. Polly said, I just read my 93 high school yearbook a couple months ago. It is so much fun to see all the comments. You probably remember the comments people made once you read them. Off the top of my head, I don't remember them. That would be an interesting thing to go back and see the comment. TWF me says, I was editor of the yearbooks in high school. Beth says she is worried too. Terry says where Terry is, a lot of people are following it. Sees the day says Canada has some troops over there in Europe. Canada is in NATO. Jake says there used to be a yearbook club. What did I do here? What did I do here? Here we go. I don't know if there's a. My plan is, as I mentioned to you, my plan is to move to Boston in the spring. But the one way it could be delayed is if somehow there was like huge stuff. If there's like some huge news going on, like stuff going on in Ukraine, then I'll wait. I'm not going to move in the middle of some big news going on. So if there's like hostilities going on or something, I'd probably just put off the move until after that settled down. John TBM says natural gas futures were up 10% today. Jennifer N is here. Caesar Day says Canada has troops in Ukraine. Oh, doing training, she says. Yeah, no, I don't think any country has troops that are there to fight with Ukrainian troops against Russia if it comes to that. This is what Seize the Day is talking about. Canada extends military operation in Ukraine for 3 years. 60 more troops to Ukraine in the coming days. 200 Canadian Armed Force members are sent to Ukraine every 6 months. Interesting. I hadn't read that Seize the Day. Canada has another 900 troops stationed in Central and Eastern Europe. Interesting. No, Billy Joe Drage, I'm not putting off my move. I can't move until the spring anyway. But my point is that we might get to the time where I can move, and then I choose to delay it because of what news is going on. It would have to be really huge news. Jesse says, I've been following what's going on in Ukraine, and I'm very worried about it too. Sarah says, hopefully everything with Ukraine is done by spring. Well, hopefully there's no hostilities. That would be the best thing. I have a friend who sometimes goes to Ukraine. I messaged him. I don't think he's there now, but I want to make sure. I got to message him again. Because he sometimes is there. So I hope he's not there right now. Hey, Northern Flicker is here. Lacey says, I have a close friend who is in Ukraine, stuck there because she has COVID, and I hope she's able to get out. Linda Gordon says, my dad was born in a city that is now in the Ukraine. She says, I wanted the Ukraine to join EU so I could get an EU passport. Is anybody getting a ton of snow where they are right now? Here's the current radar. Sarah G isn't even getting rain. Sarah G, aren't you in California though? I kind of meant the people on the East Coast. There's the blue is the snow. Blue is where the snow is. Oops, I hit my light. I hit my light. The timing isn't bad. The timing is pretty good. I mean, it's already it's 1 a.m. So at least it's like people shouldn't be out. A lot of people shouldn't be out and about. Kelly Song says it's snowing here in Maryland. See if we can do this. I'll look up Snap Maps. See if anybody's posting from New Jersey anywhere. That's 34. I gotta turn the volume down. I'm not seeing many snow pictures there. Jersey Shore. That's from the Jersey Shore, it says. I can't get it smaller. That's from Jersey Shore, that one. That's 13 minutes ago, Atlantic City, New Jersey. They're partying. Oops. 17 minutes ago, Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's not too bad there. Okay. West Ocean City, Maryland, 1 hour ago. Irvington, New Jersey, 10 minutes ago. Not too bad there. That's New York, New York. Somebody doing some dancing or something. I do miss New York City. Okay. So that's a little check. I mean, it shows you some of what it's like. How about Long Island? Let's look at Long Island. Oh, that's from, there it is. There's Bay Shore, New York. Long Island, 12 minutes ago. Ooh, Garden City, New York. These are all Long Island, I believe. East Meadow. "29 minutes ago. Oh, Polly sent me a video report. Let's watch Polly's report. I love when Polly sends in his reports. Let's watch Polly's report. Look, Turnersville, New Jersey.
This is out my back door. It's not too bad. It's really hard to tell yet. There's literally hardly any visibility out there, which is out there is the parking lot and the road. There's no activity, obviously, and there's a lot of snow blowing around, but it doesn't seem like we're getting hit with the heavy stuff yet.
I love the live update from Polly. Polly doing live weather update from New Jersey. Let me check something here. Here's a picture from Boston that was just posted by National Weather Service Boston. They haven't gotten that much snow there yet in Boston. See, 1 a.m. Saturday. Steady light snows are falling and our driveways already covered. Plenty more snows on the way. So Boston hasn't gotten much yet. They'll be getting more, a lot more. We'll keep an eye on it. So I'm looking for some other snow updates. Peppy the Frog is here. Danielle Loomis is here. Man, we started so late tonight. We came on the air at like 11:35. It's all my crazy messed up schedule. This is what's happening. It's all my messed up schedule. Maybe we'll do the Wordle because we haven't done that yet. I haven't played today's Wordle yet. So we'll play today's Wordle. See, Michelle Sparks said the stream woke her up. Will says today's Wordle was dope. I'm waiting for somebody to make a word guess, but don't. Carlos said mouse. Ooh, I like it. 3 vowels. Ooh, we know it has OU. I think we should get maybe Tor. T-R-A. How about AI? Something with A? Something with I? Something with T or R? T or R or N? Why are you guessing storm? It's not house. Once again, nobody knows the rules. Why are you guessing house? S is not in it. E is not in it. M is not in it. Pouty. See, Michelle Sparks says pouty. Let's guess pouty. Why not? Nope. Sorry, see, Michelle Sparks. It was not pouty. Can't be court. Round. We haven't tried any of those. R-O-U-N-D. Uh-oh. Use something D. Something with E? R-O-U-E-D? Could. Oh, L-D. Could. Let's try could. There, yay. Good job, everybody. Well done. You did it. You did it. No, Gringo, it couldn't be found because there's no N in it. Now we'll do one with 7 letters. We'll do 1 7-letter one. At Wordle Unlimited. 7 letters, guys. Why is it so far over? There, we'll do it this way. Jennifer N. has never seen it. I don't like guessing extreme because then you're using the same letter 3 times. Carlos Rosa says peanuts. That's good. Peanuts has no repeating letters. Okay, so we know it has a T at the end in the 6th spot, and it has an E and an A. T is the 6th letter, E and an A in it, but they're not in the 6th part. Matched. That's not a bad guess. Matched. Danielle says matched. M-A. No, it's not matched because T is the 6th letter. T is the 6th letter. T is the 6th letter. It's green. Mods, we're gonna have to put nobody knows what the colors mean again. We're gonna have to put it in the chat again because nobody knows. Nobody's listening. No one even bothers to know what the colors mean. Oh, Alibaba thinks it ends T-E. It's not a bad guess. Jennifer says machete. We can try machete. Because that has an A here, an E here, and here. We'll try it. Whatever. Nope. Oh, we now know it ends T-E. It ends T-E. And it has an A somewhere in here. Uh-oh. You guys better guess. You better guess something. Guess another vowel. Guess something with like an O and an I. O and an I would be good. Or an O and a U. No, we already guessed you. O-I. You should guess something with an O and an I in it. Guess O-I or I-O. Texas B. Henley fan, parachute does not have 7 letters. So we can't use that one. It doesn't end T-Y. We know it ends T-E. Operate? How about operate? O-P. No, there's no P. P is gray. There's no P in it. P is not in there. I don't know why the E here is gray. There's only one E in it. There's only one E, because if there was another E, this would be yellow. Violate? Violate. How about violate? V-I-O-L-A-T-E. All right, we know it's A-T-E, and it has an I in there. And it doesn't have any of these letters. There's only so many letters left to guess. P-L-O-M-N-H-U-V-C-S. It's It's not DV. There's no V. Agitate. See, with 7 letters, you get to this point where there's all these different possibilities. I mean, a lot of your guesses are as good as any other. I like guessing something with a G, but there's just lots of different ways to guess now. It's not isolate because there's no S in it. It's not deviate because there's no V in it. Brigade is not a word. Rebate has 6 letters. Tribute. It's not tribute because we know the last letters are ATE. Alibaba says agitate will help define where the A and I is. Well, there might only be one A in this word. Oh, guys, there's a G. Something agate. Something agate or a G something. Brigade is not a word. Frigate. Frigate, the boat. That could be right. We haven't guessed R yet? Wow. I bet that's going to be right. Lark Sporadic say frigate. Oh, good job, Lark Sporadic. You did it. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that with the 7-letter one, what ends up happening is Gringo says, "Well done." With the 7-letter one, you get this point where it's like there's all these guesses you can make. Good job, everybody. All right, we don't want to OD on it. We'll play more next time. We'll do one more 7-letter one. Let's try an 8-letter one. I've never tried 8-letter. Oh, can I not do 8? Why isn't it letting me switch? It's not working. Oh, I got to refresh. Eight letters. I'm going to move myself down here. 8 letters. Kimberly, I didn't see the word game on Twitter. You might need to send it to me again. I don't remember seeing it. There might be messages today I haven't gotten to yet. No, Sarah, you have to use an actual word. Nan B says advocate. It has 2 A's. I guess it has 2 A's. An O and a T. This is hard. Guess something with 2 A's, an O, and a T. How about teetotal? No, it can't have an E in it. It can't have an E in it. Total? So hard. We need an 8-letter word with A, O, A, and T. Vacation? There's no V in the word. Gray means it's not in the word. Advances? There's no D and no V. What are you looking at, people? How many times do I have to tell you this? Look at what the colors are. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Every guess somebody makes has a D, a V, or C, or an E in it. Cats go nuts says every night. Exactly, every single night. It's unbelievable. Thank you, Stewie. I can't believe it. We get way more guesses that can't be the case than can be the case. Thank you, Stewie. Much appreciated. Optional. We can try optional. It's not optional because it's got to have two A's in it. It's got to have two A's in it. Two A's. It's okay, Texas B. Henley fan. It should have two A's in it. I think. No, it could have one A. It's a little confusing. I think maybe it could have one A in it. Maybe optional we can guess. Well, no, see, this is where I'm confused. See, look. So this, I guess it has one O. It must have two A's because, see, on this line, only one of the O's is gray. So that means it has one O. So up here where it has two A's, that must mean there's two A's in it. I didn't know how that, it's kind of confusing. I didn't know if the two A's, it just meant that that both of these were in the wrong place, but maybe it's a 1A word, but it looks like it's a 2A word. So it has two A's, an N, a T, and an O. Two A's, an N, a T, and an O. Boatload. There's no L in it. Person. Two A's, an N, and T, and an O. It's just trying to figure out what word that could be. No, Jake, the way they do it apparently is if it has them both in the wrong spot. If it's just one A, only one of them would be yellow. Addition has one A. National, there's no L in it. Why are two people guessing national when there's no L in it? Carlos says it's too tough. It's hard just to think of the word. Nightbot keeps giving the instructions. Two A's, an N, an O, and a T. I can't even think of a word. I don't even, once it gets to this many letters, like my brain can't think of 8-letter words. We haven't tried S. We haven't tried S or G or F or H or J or K or M or B or X or Z or W. You know what I would need to do? I bet if I took a pieces of paper, I bet if I took a little scraps of paper and I wrote those letters down, I don't know if I could do it actually. Phantoms only has one A. Swimming does not have a T in it. Why are you guessing swimming? Swimming does not have an O in it. Why are you guessing swimming? Swimming does not have an A in it. Why are you guessing swimming? Sarah says, let's try a different word with more letters. I'm confused. What are you, Sarah? I don't even know what that means. No, somebody's got to get this. Rotations. Rotations only has one A. We're looking for a word with two A's. Also, it has rotation has an I and an O. There's no I and O in the word. How about Cantan Banton? Cantan Banton. Sarah says we need an R, S, and M. R, S, and M. Oh, no, there's no C in it. Ranbot. Ranbatas. How about Ranbatas? Wow, none of us can do it. Maybe Nightbot, yes. I don't even know where to begin. Raincoat? There's a C in raincoat. There's no C in the word. How about G? How about NG? No, I'd probably not. F, H, O, T, H, oath. We're never going to end this stream. It's really interesting that it gets to a point where it's just hard to even think of the word. No, there's no clue. R, S. Torn. Torns. How about torns? Atorns. Atorns. Atron. 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 Atang. Goattron. Goatron. Astronaut. Astronaut has... how about astronaut? Well, we know it's not astronaut because A is in the wrong place. We might have to just guess astronaut because I'm like running out of things to guess. Oh, there's an O in astronaut. There's no O in the word. No, there's one O, actually. There's one O. Astronaut's not the right amount of letters. Astronaut's 9 letters. Oh, Kisei, we've been doing this for 8 hours. We might have to... Yeah, Lizzie says too long. There's no I in it. Rotating, there's no I in it. There's no I in it. Antonyms, the problem with that is there's only one A. Sean C, I don't think that's a word. Absorbed, there's no N in absorbed. Rational, there's no I and no O in it. G-R. The problem is when we see it, we'll be like, oh. We'll be like, oh. I bet it's not going to be an obscure word. Should I just end it? Should I end it? Should we end it? Should I ask for the clue? Maybe it can give us the word. Is there an option to just give us the word? I'm giving up. We met our match. No, it's not going anywhere. Marathon. MARATHO. There's an O in marathon. There's no O. There's no O. Why are you guessing words with O? I'm timing out person with a 74 IQ because they keep guessing words with letters that are not in the word. Oh, there is an O. Oops, there's an O. Oh, I was looking at this. Sorry, guys, my brain stopped. Well, person with a 74 IQ, my bad. There is an O. I was looking at this. I was looking at this. I forgot. There is an O. Yeah, it's confusing. It's confusing because the O is in gray here. They do it. It's kind of confusing because O is gray here, but O is yellow here. So that means there's one O. It's kind of weird that way. I was just looking at this. All right. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Marathon. Okay, I was ruling out some things. MARA, that's 2 A's, THON. 1 N, a T. Okay, that could work. That could be it. Sorry, I kept looking at the O in gray. So we know that there's an A, a T, an N, and 2 other letters. I'm sorry. My brain stopped working. Then I timed somebody out. Green means right letter, right place. Yellow means right letter, wrong place. Gray means not in the word. But you have to look and see if there's another letter. If there's another one of the same letter there somewhere on the line. It could end OY. It could end OW. OW. Toe. TOW. Ox. Polly says starts with N. Oh, we know N isn't here and N isn't here. N is either here or here. N is either here or here. We know it's A is not here. A is not here. A is probably not here. A must be here. A must be here. Oh, I might be wrong. Because there's no A here, there's no A here. It probably doesn't end in an A. So I'm guessing A is here. So something AR. Just like write it down. How about N? N must be here, here, or here. Nar something. Narrator? People are saying narrator. So N here, narrator has NAR, oh, hold on. NAR R A T, because there is a T and the T either is not going to be here. Let's see if you're right. That's 3 R's. Maybe there's 3 R's. You got it. You guys are good. You're better than me at 8 letters. You're better than me at 8 letters. Hey, thanks, Seize the Day. Good job, everybody. You are better than me at 8 letters. 8 letters, I can't do it anymore. You guys are geniuses. Sarah says, still winning. Thank you, Seize the Day. I appreciate that. Still winning. Yeah, it just got too long. All right, hang on one moment here. Carlos, I did want to give up. Brian says, I tweeted you a snow picture. All right, let me check. Let me go check. Let me go check. Hey, we got a snow picture from Brian. Look at this. Brian Heffron says, the snow is coming down. Oops. Why can't I get this all on the screen? Snow is coming down pretty good in South Philly. Let me get myself out of here. This is from Brian. Hold on. That's very pretty, Brian. There's Brian's picture. Worm says that's Rocky Balboa's neighborhood. Hey, Flatfoot. Good seeing you, Flatfoot. See, Michelle Sparks is very pretty. B Crossing 2.0, how are you? Jennifer N. stopped by. I don't know if I have ever played Sudoku. I don't even know that I've ever played it before. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I think maybe I've tried Sudoku before. I'll have to read up on it. It's been a while. Sudoku is a number placement puzzle. The objective is to fill a 9x9 grid with digits so that each column, each row, and each of the 9 subgrids all contain the digits from 1 to 9. Wow. Brian says, I am not far from where they filmed Rocky and Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. Hannikin says, glad we didn't quit. Maybe on a future stream we'll try a Sudoku. I feel like maybe I've done it before. I can't remember though. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. Key says my neighbor is so good at it. Key says, are you imagining that lots of Americans are getting snow? He says is probably really upset about the blizzard. There is a play-free Sudoku site, Sudoku.com. I don't even know what I'm doing here. So like here, you want all 9 in each one. So for example, so I have difficulty easy. So I know that this has to be 1, 5, or I have a 1. Why is certain things in gray? Why is certain things in gray? Now that just shows you, that tells you where you want to put the thing. Okay. I see. So this has to be a 1, 5, or 7. But it can't be a 1 or a 5. I don't even know what I have to have. I'm so confused. Any row contains the same number. One of the same number contains 1 through 9. Any column 1 through 9, any 3 by 3 grid. Okay, so every row's got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every column's got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And every 3 by 3 by 3 grid has to have 1 through 9. So like this one, you know, because of the grid, it's got to have a 1, a 5, or a 7. Because those 3 are not in the grid yet. But it can't be 1 or 5 because then it would have the same as one as one in this row. So it's got to be a 7. Now, why does it fill in other 7s, though? Why did it fill in other... Oh, is that because it's easy difficulty? Why did it fill in other ones? I don't want it filling in other ones. Why did it do that? Why does it fill in the other ones? Does anyone know why it filled in the other ones? I'm confused. Sarah says it's giving you the answers to other ones because it's easy level. Okay. Ernie is here. Laura says it did not fill them in. It highlighted all... Oh, it just highlighted all the 7s. Laura said it just highlighted all the 7s so you could check that there were no other clashes. I see. Okay, so I filled in a 7 here. Oh, it just highlighted the 7s. I see. Why? Just to make sure it's right? Okay. I see. So it's highlighting the row, the column, the box it's in, and then any other 7s. Okay, so here it's got to be a 1 or a 5. Both of here. I don't know which yet, 1 or 5. So basically, you just got to keep going from box to box. Oh, look, 1. So now there's no 2 in this. There's no 2 in this row. So you put a 2 here, right? Fine. So you just kind of keep filling things in one by one. I see. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I don't know that I ever did it. I don't know that I ever played it before. And then here it's like, what's not here? There's no 2 in this. There's no 2, and then there's no... So 2's got to be here or here, and there's no 9, and there's no 7. Well, 7's, there's a 7 here, and there's a 7 here. So there's got to be a 7. There's got to be 7 up here. Right? And then there's a 2... and a 9. I see. I see. That's interesting. I don't think I'd ever played Sudoku before. Middle-aged Tesla says 8 above 2. I don't even know where you're looking. Oh, here, because this row is missing an 8 and it's missing a 9. I see. Okay. See, Michelle Sparks says it's addictive. Very nice. I'm guessing the hard level is very hard. 6, 8 above 2. I don't know what you mean when you say that. What do you even mean? What do you even mean by that? 6, 8 above 2. Yeah, it is 1:42 a.m. You have to figure out a way to tell it to another person. If you just say 6, 8 above 2, that doesn't mean much. Does it let you guess? Al says, I used to have books of Sudokus. I like them a lot more than crossword puzzles. In the left box, middle row. Why? You got to tell me why. If you think it's 8 above 2, why do you think that? Oh, I'm forgetting the 3 by 3. Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's a 6 and an 8. Oh, yeah, I see. This has to have a 6 and an 8, and the 6 can't be here because then it would clash with this 6. So it's got to be 8 here and 6 here. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And then this 3 by 3 box is missing a 1 and a 5, right? So I don't know if we can't figure that out yet. So you can. I was forgetting about the 3 by 3 boxes. Oh, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 9 here. Fine. I got it. I see what you guys are talking about. Because you got to finish the box. And then this is, we're missing a 2 and a 9 here. I don't know. I don't know. I just never played it before. Sudoku. Sudoku. Not that easy for me. Sarah says it's cool if that it highlights it for you. Yeah, it highlights, like if you click on a spot, it highlights every word that you have to worry about. The row, the column, and the 3 by 3 it's in. Good to know. It's a good thing to know about. Do you reach a point where you're like, I'm stuck, and then you realize you're not stuck? I also don't know if each of these have one solution or more than one solution. Sarah says, I've only ever played with pen and paper. It's Sudoku.com. Sudoku.com. Now you guys know Sudoku.com. 761 center, third row going down. What? Huh? Why? C. Michelle Sparks says only one solution. It is 1:46 a.m. Al says each has only one solution. Like, there needs to be a notation, like you guys, like if you're pointing to a particular square, you should say, you should call it like this square would be 1x1, and this square would be 3x2, and this square would be 6x3. Like, that's how to tell somebody what square it is. You put the row number in the column, or the column number in the row number. See, when you say center block going down third, that doesn't make any sense to me. Just give me the row and the column. Danielle's had it. She's had it with Sudoku. We're almost at 2 in the morning anyway. I think we might wrap this up soon. C. Michelle Sparks says 3x2 is an 8. This is an 8? It can't be an 8. There's an 8 down here. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We're no more Sudoku right now. We're done with Sudoku. It's almost 1:47. It's 1:47 a.m. I'm trying to get back on a normal schedule. This is not going to get me back on a normal schedule. It's going to do the opposite. See, it just keeps getting later and later. It's late, and then I do a late stream, and then it gets later, and it's endless. Jimmy says my brain hurts. Brian says Sudoku makes my ears smoke. Anyways. Yeah, I think in the interest of not making my schedule worse, we should probably wrap up soon. We started so late. We started, I think, at 11:35. So sad. It's not my choice, guys. It's just the way it is right now. It's just the way it is right now. What's going to happen is there'll be some news that makes me reset my schedule. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Nicholas, that I can't tell you. You can maybe write to YouTube about it. Anyways, hey, thanks to you late nighters who joined me for this late night stream. Thanks for staying up with us. Kind of an odd stream. But we did one. We did do one. Jennifer said she grew up in Florida and Georgia. Thanks to our mods. AJ was here. Sarah. We had some mods staying up late. Melissa McQueen. I know Linda Belk was here for a while. Rick Hoppy says, I BC, so I wouldn't have to do stuff like that. I think it's a typo. I'm trying to figure out what IBC means. Key says, you came late. What can I say? Seize the Day says, may you mention two things re-protest. You tell me. You tell me. Can you mention them? Are they in the spirit of the chat or not, Seize the Day? You tell me. Thank you guys for coming by, though. Oh, Arizona Jumper was here. Hannikin. Hannikin says, first time I did Sudoku, no one told me what to do at all, and it made my head hurt till I caught on. Carbon forms. AJ, I don't know if Brady's going to retire. Do not know. No idea. Tania Henry was here. Kelly Song. Nick for Nick. Middle-aged Tesla. M. Phillips. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Polly. Hey, Jake from State Farm. Yeah, as Jake says, stay safe if you're in the path of the storm. Thoughts with everybody who's going to get lots of snow. I think Jake's going to get a lot of snow. Oh, Kangaroo Island TV says, my family enjoyed the corn stream. Very cool. Very cool. Jake says he'll send in some photos tomorrow. Sounds fun. Sammy Boy enjoyed the snow in Boston. Ace Kip was lurking. Good to see you, Ace Kip. We did do a stream. By the way, Twitter support is so bad. There's an issue on Twitter where this thing is not working, and I actually made a video just to literally show them that it's not working. And then when you message Twitter support, they write back, and it's like a bot response, and it says, "There's a page we think you can help that will help you." And the page is just like how to use this feature, but the feature is broken. And it's like non-existent support. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to report a bug to Twitter. I can't even report a bug to them. M. Phillips, I already said thanks for watching. Rob Van Roy was here. Marzel. Hey, Neeby, thanks for sending in the videos. Neeby. Is anybody even watching now? A few people here. I don't want to tweet at them. I'd rather DM them. But they don't have their DMs open. Oh, Rick says, I became an animator so I didn't have to do stuff like that. I could just draw and play act for a living. Wait, didn't have to do what? Sudoku? I'm trying to get Rick's point. Kangaroo Island says his family was impressed and live on the other side of the county. Oh, Neeby's with her mom. I hope she's doing okay. She was working. Weewick is here. Good to see you, Weewick. Al Bow was here. Good to see you, Al. Al knows. Yes. Just trying to help them fix something on their site. Flatfoot. Oh, Flatfoot. Oh, country. Other side of the country. Kangaroo Island meant. Hey, Richard Williams stopped in from the UK. Good to see you, Richard Williams. Good to see you. The big thing now with me is, will I get back on a normal schedule? Rick says Sudoku feels like accounting to me. I understand, Rick. It's schedule crisis. I'm going through a schedule crisis. Billy Joe Dre's getting all my tweets twice. That's so weird. Hold on, I have to hide somebody. Yeah, it's the big thing where it's schedule crisis. That's going to be the big theme of the live streams from now on. At one point it was foot crisis, now it's schedule crisis. I mean, the big problem really is another part of the schedule crisis is that I'm spending so much time researching the Ukraine thing. And it's taking up a lot of my time. There'll probably be some developments there, and that'll make me fix my schedule. Pagadocious, thank you. Glad you're enjoying the coverage. Drew Pratt, good to see you, Drew. Drew's in Australia. Thank you, Drew, for watching. Oh, I owe an extra thank you. Extra thank you to people who donated, like Dizzy Dale, Gringo, Jake from State Farm, Dallas Alice, Neeby, Steve Van Pruyen, Blake Robinson, Dizzledog, Hanyo Vargas, Brian Heffron, Carlos Rosa, Stewie, and Seize the Day. So nice of you guys. Thank you. And thanks again to our moderators. Thank you. I guess Seize the Day never said those two things. That's fine. She decided it wasn't appropriate. All right, as we approach 2 a.m., we got to end this. We got to end the stream. It's 1:56 a.m. Too late. Too late. Hey, guys, thank you for bearing with me in my late schedule, and thanks for joining me. It was fun. Terry, good seeing you. Thanks again to our moderators. Thank you so much, mods, for staying up late. Thanks to all the lurkers out there, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll do it again soon. Seize the Day says I respected your choice. Stay warm there in Ottawa. Sorry about the cold weather. All right, guys. That is it. See Michelle Sparks, thank you. That is it. We are wrapping it up. So thanks for joining me. Now I hope I can get back on a normal schedule soon. Lacey Blanc, thanks for watching too. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Claire M, thanks for watching too. Oh, Shaff. Thank you, Shaff, for the bye-bye sticker. Good seeing you, Shaff. Thank you, Shaff. I appreciate that. Key says, send me all your snow and cold. Thank you. Marzell, thanks too. All right, guys. Cats Go Nuts, thanks too. Cherry Cola, thanks too. Gringo, thanks for watching too. All right, folks. Me and the wind are going to wrap it up. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we will see you very soon.